All right, guys, we are back in the garage tonight. And like I said I was getting another motor here soon for another project. Now I'm just doing the motor right now, getting the motor set up, and then I get transmission, stuff like that. And then the project will be here for me to start tearing it apart and putting this 4.8 LS, and don't know what trans I'm doing yet, into the truck. It's a stock 4.8. and I need to tear it completely apart. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, some time lapse in here. We need to get the intake off and everything so that we can get it onto the engine stand. I like to use a lift plate, keeps it straight. Here's the new engine. Now it's got everything with it. You know, cable, drive-by cable, everything's on it. Manifold, exhaust manifolds, intake, everything, coils. First, that intake needs to get off of there. Put on my lift plate that's on the wall over there. This is my new Matco hoist. 2-ton. It's got a really long reach. Helps when you gotta put a motor in from the side of the truck. This comes with the hoist. So you can spin it around and everything. It's not locked in a place when you put a chain across it. You get all this front accessory stuff off. It's just gonna make it a whole lot lighter. By the way, I have a bet with my wife. I got an hour to tear this thing down completely so that she doesn't get pissed at me. One thing I'm gonna do before I put it on the stand is take off this rear cover, because with it on the stand, this gets kind of hard to get to. Take off all the bolts that go all the way around. Well, there we go. Now we're on the engine stand. Worst part is getting these off, because those are all gonna strip or break. Alright, so we got that far, we got all the heads ripped off. Now we really need to, oh, there's kind of crap down in here. Okay, clean. You gotta get this off, front cover off. You get all our lifters out. Once we pull the cam out, I don't care if they fall in, we'll get them. Other than that, we're going pretty good here. It's probably 8:30. It started at 8. We got all this ripped down. I mean, I'll take that. It looks like it needs some heat. right, so the kit that you need for this needs to have this longer rod that goes down inside the crank. The reason being is that crank has a long bore, so like a standard one isn't gonna work right. I've seen some people like put the bolt in to use a 3-prong puller like this, but it kind of becomes a pain in the butt and you can wreck the threads inside the crank. So definitely need to get yourself one of these. This is a 7.5-inch long rod that'll go all the way down. Boy, that can't fight me. The second bearing lobe in there would not come through the end one. I'm not using that cam, putting a Texas Speed cam in it, so, and all new bearings. I kind of really caught one of the bearings when I yanked on it. We're just gonna put a new cam in it anyways, all new bearings. All right, so what I already did now here is I broke all the bolts loose for the connecting rod caps. Got a wrench on the outside. You can put the harmonic balancer bolt back in. Use that to crank over the motor. Makes life easier. But for right now, we're gonna take all the pistons out. There should be all tore apart. So since it's all tore apart now, I gotta take this block over to the engine shop and the heads. I'm gonna pull the valves and everything out of the heads too, but take it over there, they're gonna clean it, pressure check it, check for any cracks or anything. I just picked this motor up today, $400 from a guy on Marketplace. Actually turns out he knows people I know, which is kind of crazy, which is cool. I mean, small world, you know. And he's got some builds going on too. And actually a guy got a hold of me today that he said that he would help me tune this truck when it's back running. And kind of give you an update on this here. You got the motor in here. Intake's just sitting up there, need knock sensors and valley cover, but it is in there now. So once I get some long tube headers that I'm gonna put on, you can see the exhaust is still down there. I just chopped off the manifolds right now, but I need like a water pump and stuff like that. But I got this put in last night, so I can get that on the stand today. We're just doing awesome here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys can like and subscribe, that'd be great. Hit at least 200 subscribers within the next month. So if you guys know anyone that likes to watch some car stuff, we have other stuff we do too. Snow blowing. It is freezing cold here in Wisconsin. And if there is anything you guys want to see, let me know. It's kind of more in depth, like doing the injectors and stuff like that. I decapped my stock injectors for the truck. So they're 80-pound injectors now. Anything like that, if you guys want to see it, let me know and I will be more than happy to do it for you guys. Other than that, thank you for watching the teardown. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You guys have a wonderful time. Stay safe. If you're in Wisconsin, stay warm. It's even cold in Florida right now, apparently.